Yes, gentlemen, welcome to the show. If you enjoyed the previous show, please subscribe. And I hope we are growing together. So, before I start, I want just to state categorically that these are just my thoughts. And I just want to share my thoughts with those who are ready to grow. Because for me, I don't want to be a regular person, just don't want to be a normal person. I don't want to be an average person. I want to play with the big boys. And I know many of the youths, or many of the young guys want to play the game. And these are just my thoughts. I'm just ranting. So let's go. Today, I want to talk about how we can change your life generally, not you only, but hata mimi nataka kubadilisha maisha yangu bana, you know. So I'm in that process, and I'm kind of trying hard, and I believe that in the end it's gonna be successful. You're going to be successful, I'm going to be successful, we are going to be happy. So let's start. So I have a quote for the start, and it goes like, character is a choice. What does this mean? If character is a choice, according to me and the research I've done, I realized that character is being built by like with something that you do regularly. A repetition. That's how you build your character. You see? An example is like, ukiona mtu ameunga, a bodybuilder, what character comes into your mind? When you are hanging out with somebody, and this guy is funny or this lady is funny, he's talking, within a few seconds everybody is bursting, like everybody is laughing. What character comes into your mind? If character is a choice, then what do you choose? But then remember, choices first come from our mind. So the first foremost thing that you have to do is to change your mind. Go into your mind, dive deeply into your mind, and think about what's best for you. After finding what's best for you, then you have to start planning on how to build this character that you want. Like for me, I want to be free, I want to be wealthy, not rich. There's a difference between rich and wealthy, and that's what I want. That's what I want. I want to be free, I want to be wealthy, I want to travel the world. So after like looking at all the angles and who I want to be, I decided to take a path of that person who is bettering himself to be one of the best, the top 10%. You know, it's funny, like there's no any wealthy person like when amekuwa too wealthy accidentally. It's sad and it's funny. And I've been questioning myself for a very long time. Why is it that men are born ugly? Naturally, it's just a natural thing. Like, of course, there are exceptionals to the rules. Kuna wale wenye wako tu na, yeah, hata warembo. Even women, a majority are beautiful, irrespective of where they are coming from. But then, kuna wale wa, ukiangalia hata huwezi mbao mtu wangu. So, for men, it's simple. You are born ugly because you have to find your way to the top. And if you can't do that, you remain poor. No woman atakutaka, kuna dem atakutaka. You'll just be jacking off, you know. So for you to become exceptional, you have to stick to the rules and there's no cheating. That's the sad part, man. No cheating in the game. If you cheat eventually, siku moja itaonekana tu. So let's go. So number one thing for you to change your life and or turn your life around, you must have a discipline. Discipline. Si ile ya shule manze, ile ya shule ulikuwa unapatiwa, like ulikuwa unaforsiwa kuwa discipline, you know? Then after unamaliza shule you realize that no, vitu haziko venye nilikuwa nimeambiwa. Oh, nini. So let's talk about discipline, and we are going to spend a few time in discipline. First, you have to set up your core values. What do you value in life? Who do you want to be in life? For you to set up your core values, you have to look at things that are in line with the character you want to build, you know? And then you eliminate the things that are wasting your time, you know? So for you to build discipline, you have to now concentrate on the habits. You have to try to be habitual, intentionally. Of course, sometimes you want to be like, feel kuenda kufanya kitu. Like an example, I had a friend back in 2016, tulianza gym. But then I paid this gym. It's very funny. Na nikaenda siku mbili, nikatoroka. And I had a few friends wenye tulianza nao. And the funny part of the story is that the two friends to whom we started with were more slender than me. Walikuwa wakonde. But then, in the second year, they made it. Paka wakaenda kuchallenge for Mr. Flex. And I was like, really? So for me to quit, like, nilienda for 2 days. And tulikuwa tunastay kwa ghetto somewhere huko Thika Starehe. And it was funny. Sikuwa naweza tembea vizuri. Sikuwa naweza hata jimwagilia maji nikioga. So I quitted because of the pain. After a few years, nikaanza kujishuku sana. Kujishuku mno. Kama ujishuku bana, unataka Mungu. If you're doing the wrong thing and you know consciously that this thing that I'm doing is not in line with whom I want to be, like, utakuwa guilty for yourself. If you are genuinely want to be the best, utakuwa guilty. So for me in 2023 nikaanza gym, and from up August I've been consistent, and I can tell you that things have changed. I'm not the same person, and it's hard to explain, but never. So stick to the goal and who are like focused on that thing and do it repeatedly. I think there's some magic with the repetition, and all the people at the top knows it. This friend of mine was a medic. Actually, nilipatana na yeye and I was like asking him like, will you go to practice this our profession? And he was like, no, hii gym imefanya like sitaki kumiss sessions zangu, na most of the sessions naendanga asubuhi, na hiyo asubuhi nataka una prepare unaenda job. And he was like, no. And I was like, so kitu inaweza kuja tu like we value to that extent yenye like even the money it's not that important. If Mboya did it, why not me? You know? So lazima ujiulize questions kama hizo. Another thing, you just don't build discipline. Hii discipline venye unaibuild around the key habits zenye zinaendana na like the character you want to build. Let's say for example, if you focus on professional, you know, you need to split sometimes za kwenda kusoma na kudeal na vitu zako professionally kama uko shule, na kama una work time work hivyo. Secondly, health and fitness. I think hii ndio inafaa kuja ya kwanza. Health and fitness, very important. If you are not fit, nothing. We can't talk. Nothing. If you are obese, manze sahi kila mtu amechrome. Na huwezi sema. Ukiambia mtu manze hiyo weight manze yezi make no body shame. Hivyo ndo sahi kuko. And then something personal. Inaweza kuwa like does.
Hapa kwangu kunanyesha.
Yeah.